Hey friends, we're getting an Honor 10i9 in for repairs today. There are two issues. The first is that the display needs to be replaced because it's broken. And the second is that the USB port on the phone needs to be replaced. I'll be repairing the USB port first, as I need to charge the phone and check if the board is working. Then I'll replace the display module. I might also replace the phone's housing, but I'll need to coordinate this with the phone's owner, as any work will cost money. For some reason, one screw is missing from the bottom, and it's unclear where it is. There's a seal on the top, so the phone hasn't been opened. There are also 3 small screws. Set them aside to avoid mixing them up when reassembling the phone. I want to charge the battery using my lab power supply to start the phone. The battery is completely discharged, so I can't determine the polarity by measuring the voltage. I'll show you another method. Connect one probe to the battery output terminal and the other to the screens. If the multimeter beeps, we've found the negative terminal. And the opposite terminal will be the positive terminal. I'll connect both probes to charge the phone. Now I apply 4.2 volts and draw 360 milliamps. I specifically made the cable out of thin wire to keep the charging current low. I leave it like this for about 30 minutes, during which time the battery should charge by about 10%. The phone turns on, which is good. Now I'll wait until it's fully powered on to make sure the board is working properly. Then I'll replace the USB. The phone turned on. But as you can see on the screen, there are false positives. Now I can replace the USB and then the display module. There are also small screws at the bottom. There are 3 of them. The USB is badly damaged and definitely needs to be replaced. Let's install the board in the board holder. You can't blow a hairdryer on the USB from above because there's an LED nearby and it could melt. So I'll flip the board over and heat it from the back with a hairdryer. The USB is removed. Now I need to find a similar one. Then I'll prepare a place to install the USB. I'll need to remove all the excess solder and clean the board. On one side, everything is ready for soldering the USB, but let's take a look at the back of the board. Everything is fine here too, and nothing else needs to be done. We need to clean the board first, and then we'll solder the USB. I applied flux to the USB contacts. And now I'll take small balls of solder and apply them to the pins to prevent them from sticking together. I soldered the first leg. The second one is ready. And I soldered the third one too. The main contacts are soldered to the board, and now the additional contacts are left. The additional contacts can be soldered using a soldering iron. Done. The USB is soldered and now you need to clean it from flux and you can assemble the phone for testing. Let's finally check if our phone is charging. As you can see, the charging indicator is lit. And now let's check how much the phone is charged. It's at 39%. Excellent. Now we can order the display module. Next, we need to replace the display. To do this, we need to remove the circuit board and then peel off the battery. The display module arrived. I've already tested it, and it works perfectly. Now I'll put the phone back together. I've already installed the power button. All that's left is to glue it in place. I need to remove the protective film. Now I will transfer the remaining parts to the new frame, vibration motor, and other parts. It's done, friends. The phone is fully functional. The touchscreen has been checked. The display moves smoothly, and the backlight works. Another phone has been repaired. The owner said not to do the back cover yet, as he's doing it for a child who might break everything again. I hope the video was helpful. Subscribe to the channel, and see you in future videos. Bye!